Welcome to the Kindness Is podcast, where we take a deep dive into the true meaning of kindness. I'm your host, Kaitlin Johnstone, the co-founder of Kind Cotton. Let's dive in.
Wake up.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Kindness Is podcast. I am so excited because I am solo today. I wanted to put this out on January 1st for the start of the new year, but once you hear what I'm talking about today, I think you'll understand why I gave myself the grace to put it out a week later. So I am not one who is big on New Year's. There's always been a bit of a falseness to it. I don't think we need to buy into the idea or the narrative that the first of the calendar year is the only time that we can reflect on changes within ourselves. I don't think it should be the only time that we can make change or grow. It shouldn't be this pressure to come up with a resolution to better your life to then only fall short a couple weeks later because that resolution wasn't aligned with who you are as a person and where your life was going. Instead, you just created this resolution because it's something that society told you to do for a made-up holiday. I will say that if you love New Year's and that resolutions work for you and they help, do it. This is just my personal take on how it hasn't been productive for me in the past. So instead, I wanted to share with you all what has been productive, what I have done in the past, what I plan on doing going into 2024 to align myself with the kindness that I need to continue to survive and sometimes thrive in this world. So the first thing, I will take breaks. We live in a country that demands productivity from us 24/7, and we were not made to sustain that. I will continue to rest. Resting for me means turning off social media, moving my body, and writing. Breaks might look very, very different for you, but I suggest that you make this a part of your routine. I will continue to learn and grow. You know, when we started Kind Cotton almost 7 years ago, I knew nothing about having a business. Although I was a teacher, I truly knew nothing about inclusive education and inclusive books. I have opened my mind to the idea that we all require to be on this path of growth. I'm accepting that path. I'm going to mess things up time and time again, and that is okay. Once you know better, you do better. I will take moments to be proud of myself, and I will write them down. This life is short, and I am definitely one, and I've talked about this in the past, who participates in a lot of negative self-talk. But taking the time to write down these little things every single day that I am proud of has helped me immensely. I'm trying to be kind to myself the way in which I am kind to others. You know, some days my little proud note may say, "You did the laundry today." Other days it is celebrated really important things to me, like you released your first book. When I just had COVID a couple of weeks ago, it said, "You got out of bed." It has made such a tremendous improvement on my mental health and well-being, and I think it's really important to highlight the importance of how we talk to ourselves. The next one is a big one. I will remain in community. We have lived through a lot, and we will continue to go through a lot of horrific, depressing things in our lifetime. The world continues to be in chaos, and I am trying to find the kindness in that. I am feeling my feelings. but I am also determined to help other people know that they are not isolated and alone during this time. You are not the only one feeling isolated at holiday meals. You're not the only one writing your representatives. You are not the only one feeling a loss of community. Cultivating kindness through community and Kind Cotton has been my guiding light the past few years. And I can't wait to grow an actual space this year where we can continue to connect more. So here is to another year, another month, another day, another moment of me doing what has helped me to center myself in kindness. And I want to continue to be here to tell you that you can too. Thank you all so much for listening to this episode of the Kindness Is podcast. If you love it and it's adding even a little bit of value to your life, we would love, love, love if you could subscribe, rate, and review so we can reach even more people and make this world a little bit more kind.